guys, how's it going? It's Infernomen again. Welcome back to another episode of the FireRed LeafGreen randomizer rival. I don't know why I threw randomizer in there again, but we're with our boy Josh, aka Lonely Hermit, and if you guys missed the last episode over on Josh's channel, we finally clutched our very first rival match win, and it was very, very awesome. If you want to check it out, watch the whole episode, and then you'll get an epic finale of the awesome rival match we had. But speaking of Josh, I'm gonna let him introduce himself now.
Sup, everyone, it's really Lonely Hermit here. I'm just gonna start stealing other people's intros.
Shout out to Zimmy. But yeah, this episode, we're gonna start off with getting some encounters that we missed, including this one that I could have had for 6. Obviously, I didn't use 6 members, I did it with 5, but another encounter here. Josh is gonna get this encounter too, as well as his Route 8 encounter, and we're going to go to the Silphco building, possibly go to Lavender Town to finish that area, and yeah, lots of Team Rocket this episode, so if you guys are excited, make sure you smash that like button on the video. Also, subscribe. I am on the way to 1,000 subs right now, so it'd be very, very much appreciated if you can subscribe. Also, make sure you subscribe to our rival, Lonely Hermit, as well. He's on the way to 200 right now, and be very, very awesome if we could get him there, so yeah. Without further ado, let's get started here. So I'm going to cut down this tree. And you're going to cut down the tree too, because you need that on Route 8.
Yeah.
Alright. Route 16 encounter. What's it going to be?
I think I might have gotten that encounter. The one you're at right now.
Yeah, I think I might have gotten mine too, actually, because it's the Heracross.
Yeah.
Maybe I did get it. I don't remember if I got Fly, though. Maybe I'm just stupid.
No.
To see. You found my... Okay. Maybe I got the encounter, but I just forgot to get Fly. So, never mind on the encounter thing, but I got Fly, so at least I have closure on that. But yeah, I think did we do full compatibility for HMs? Because everybody can learn Cut on my team.
I thought you said it was type based.
Yeah, it's not. Beetle can learn Fly and Jiro can learn Fly, so I can have a flying rat or a flying stag beetle.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand how it worked.
I'm gonna actually not stag beetle, a rhinoceros beetle. Stag beetle is what Pinsir is based off. My bad. Well, somebody's gonna learn it, so I'll just figure it out later. It's not like we really need it right now. Oh boy.
New team member, by the way. It's not the Burnett.
Who is it?
Claydol.
Claydol. Ooh, that's not too bad. A good ground type. It has Levitate, and it's oh wait, no randomized abilities. I'm stupid. It would have Levitate if it was a regular Claydol, but this is randomized ability, so it's not. By the way, once again, in case you guys don't know at this point, when we do trade our Pokemon, the abilities are randomized differently because it's a different save file. So Latias knows Stench, which means that if it's at the front of the party, I won't run into wild Pokemon. What did Senku have for you?
I believe it was Lightning Rod, if I recall correctly.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I literally told you when
it
showed up. My bad, I have a bad memory.
No, it's good.
This Drowsy has color change, so...
Oh,
yeah.
That disgusting creature.
Yep, for sure. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This couple was called Cam and Lexi. I forgot that, because, the names were made for my sleep lock, I put in, special names and stuff like that. And it's awesome that was a young couple normally, but it was senior and whatever. I don't know. But the couple was Cam and Lexi, which is my best friend and his girlfriend.
Oh,
so it's pretty wholesome.
Very wholesome.
So yeah, shout out to my best friend and soon-to-be roommate Cameron and his very awesome girlfriend Lexi. All right.
I didn't change the names when I randomized Black 2. I think I kept it all Beans still. But I did change the trainer classes. I didn't change them all. I kept the same ones, and then I switched. I added 15 more. The first episode will come out today, so I don't know if we'll have run into one by that point. But I did a bunch of ones called like work worshiper, work cultist, work hater, just a bunch of things like that.
Stuff with work, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up Giovanni's level just to see how many Pokemon trainers grunts that we're gonna need to battle. I accidentally searched Giovanni's, so it just gave me a restaurant location.
Giovanni's.
Alright. Giovanni Pokemon, this is good information for you as well. In the core series, give me his teams, you dummy dumb. Okay, FireRed, this is yellow. Okay, there we go. FireRed LeafGreen, Rocket Hideout. Okay, so he's like Erica. His highest level Pokemon is normally Kangaskhan. That's the only tournament, so we should be good on levels. Lavender Town is where we're gonna need to battle Locke, because his highest level Pokemon there is 37.
You mean Silph?
Well, it said Lavender Town. Isn't this the Silph building?
Are you in Silph? I'm doing the Team Rocket Hideout.
So, is Silph and Saffron? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't know what Bulbapedia is telling me here.
What? You don't battle Giovanni Lavender?
Oh, sorry. My mind is set on the game that I played as a kid on Roblox called Project Pokemon. That was basically Pokemon FireRed LeafGreen in Roblox, and you battled Giovanni at the top of the Rocket Hideout. I mean, not the Rocket Hideout, the Lavender Town building. I don't know. It was a weird game. Obviously, it wasn't completely accurate to the original games, but I just always remember that because, like, whenever I go into the Lavender Town building, I'm like, do I battle Giovanni here, or is that just the Roblox game? And obviously, it's just the Roblox game. All right. Water pools. So I know I've been talking about. I talked a lot about. Well, not. It's not like I was talking everybody's ears off about it, but I've been talking a lot about Radical Red because that's what I've been streaming on Twitch, and I think it's cool that the Marowak in the game, they changed it so not only is it a Alolan form Marowak, but it's also shiny. I love shiny Alolan Marowak, so it's very, very cool.
I like the purple.
Yeah, really I actually could have had a shiny Alolan Marowak, but I also happened to get a shiny Articuno on the same Dynamax adventure.
I still stand by that. You should have taken the Marowak. It's more rare. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, crazy stuff. So, Josh, a thing that I already told you that I was going to talk about this episode is
what? No, you didn't.
the fact that the day this episode comes out is the day before E3. Nintendo's presentation happened. Happens, not happened. It hasn't happened yet, unless you're watching this after Tuesday. Whatever, you know what I mean. So I wanted to talk about E3 predictions because E3 is always big stuff is announced at E3.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that there are lots and lots of rumors for a possible Switch Pro or whatever the sorts. I wanted to know if you would be excited for that, and if you would possibly want to save up to get it.
I mean, it depends. Like, if it's a hefty upgrade, then yeah, I'd probably go after it. But if it's just like kind of, I don't know, minor performance upgrade, minor graphics upgrade, I don't know if I'd be willing to pay that for basically a whole Switch, and probably more. Let's be realistic here. Probably at 100 more. Let's I feel like it's pretty realistic. What is the Switch, like 3, right? I think Switch is 300 right now.
Yeah, 300.
Yeah, so probably. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have been thinking about getting another Switch, but that was when I was doing shiny hunting, and I'm not doing shiny hunting anymore. So. It's just like, I don't know if I'd be willing to. If anything, I would probably trade in mine and get another one or something like that.
I'm upset. I'm battling a trainer named Smooch right now, and he has a subtile.
Of course. But yeah, I don't know. It depends on how big the upgrade is, whether I would get it or not, pretty much.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, the rumor is that it's gonna be 4K resolution on TV and 1080 when undocked, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's really about like the size. If there's a size difference, like if this is supposed to be like the Switch XL or something, like maybe I'd consider it, but like I don't know. This man has 2 Regices.
Nice.
They're level 17 though, so they can't really do much, especially since.
Speaking of Regice, I just got one right now.
Oh, nice. It's using Icy Wind. The last one used Explosion, like, right off the bat, but whatever. That's fine. Lower my speed. I'm level 32 and you're 17. I'm still faster. So yeah, that's the Switch Pro, quote-unquote, out of the way. More is, what do you think Pokemon generally is going to be announced? Because we did get official release dates for BDSP and Legends Arceus, and we got the box art for both games, but we did not get any trailer or anything. Do you think we're going to get more trailers and stuff like that during E3?
Trailers... I don't know. I personally don't think gameplay, like, I think gameplay is probably out of the question, at least maybe for Legends. Like, that might come later in the year. BDSP, maybe. BDSP is a hard maybe for another trailer or something along those lines. I mean, I don't think I'd be incredibly surprised if they busted out, like, gameplay trailers or anything like that.
I just got a really good TM. I got Eruption.
Ooh.
Jiro can learn it.
But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised, but I would say don't expect it. I feel like people get their expectations way too high. I would say don't expect it, but if it happens, you know, it'll be a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I mean, E3 is usually where people expect the most out of, because other Nintendo Directs is just like, oh, there's a possibility we'll get this, but like at E3 they're just like, oh yeah, we're definitely getting a lot of this stuff. We're supposed to get our socks blown off at E3, so we're gonna get all that we possibly can here. It's just that Pokemon, I don't know, it's kind of iffy. I think the Pokemon side will kind of let us down a little bit, but I mean, it won't be insanity for how much it lets us down. It's still gonna leave us satisfied, just not satisfied enough, you know what I mean?
It also depends on your personal expectations too.
Exactly.
I feel like too many people expect too much out of the company. Like, you don't want to reveal your whole hand before the game is even close to being released. You know, you want to slowly ooze all the promos and stuff, build up that hype, and then, you know, boom, drop like this beautiful, amazing trailer right before the game comes out. You know, that's just like business 101 for these game companies. Like, don't expect anything too crazy. It's basically just the point of this is just temper your expectations. I'm not saying go in being all like, I don't expect anything, but go in not expecting like the world, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like Pokemon is where we're gonna have to like not expect anything, but talking about things that we probably will expect a lot of. There's 2 different games. The first is Smash Bros. Honestly, personally, I believe that it's gonna be a repeat of E3 2019 where we're gonna get 2 fighter reveals. But because, you know, Pyre and Myther did come out in like February, I believe. I mean, Joker came out in April as the first DLC during that year, and people were like, we never got a trailer for a million years for another fighter, and then we ended up getting 2 at E3 when it really wasn't that long of a break in reality.
Yeah.
If it's February to June, I feel like there's a very strong chance we're going to get 2 fighters again, and that's the last 2 fighters on the Fighters Pass unless they announce a 3rd Fighters Pass or an extra DLC.
Yeah.
So, on that note, I already know what 2 fighters I'm expecting realistically. Have you made any predictions or thought of any fighters you'd want to see in Smash? Or
well, it's been a long time since I've played Smash. So I don't know. I don't know. My biggest thing is I don't know, because there's certain characters who obviously would work, right? Like, they have moves in their games, you know, like Joker. You brought up Joker in Persona, like he has his moves in that game. You know, that's a turn-based game. They have moves. You could just transition that over to Smash. So it's kind of tough with that. But then again, they could also come up with stuff. But I'm gonna hop on the train with Timmy. I want to see Waluigi.
Yeah.
At some point.
I could see that as an extra DLC, like they announced an extra DLC.
That's true, yeah. But another fighter, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Because they like to kind of go all over the place. Makes it really hard to predict. Because they kind of just pick and choose from whatever they have. Like, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be like Pokemon or it's going to be, you know, Mario. It's just completely random. We got Piranha Plant for some reason, so I mean, you really can't predict. It's hard. It's really hard. I can't even like try to think of it because they'll just come out with something random, I bet.
So yeah, my predictions, it's kind of like a branched off thing. So the base for my predictions is that the next fighter is either, it's kind of similar to the fact that Hero was announced and then we had Banjo-Kazooie. It's kind of like the Eastern Hemisphere's most wanted, and then the Western Hemisphere's most wanted. I think that the first announcement we're gonna get is I always forget his name. I literally had his name like written down and stuff, but like he's a sword fighter that people wanted a long time. That's from a popular game from the Eastern Hemisphere. That I think is realistic. I honestly think it's a lot realistic. I wish I remembered his name so I'll probably put it on screen so you guys will know who I'm talking about.
That one guy.
That one guy. But I feel like he's very possible. And then for the Banjo slot, the quote-unquote Banjo slot, is either going to be Crash Bandicoot or Rayman.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Either one. Yeah. So, you know, either one of those. And what I mean by branching off is that there are like considerable other spots, like honorable mentions, so to speak. So for the sword guy, whatever his name is, if we're branching off of him, if it's not a sword fighter that we're going to get, because Sakurai is aware that a lot of people hate sword fighters. I could ramble on and on about how I think that's unjustified, but I won't do that right now. But I think honestly, if it's not him, and if it's not a sword fighter, that there is a very strong chance we could end up getting a Pokemon. Mm-hmm. But it will make plenty of people upset if we do get another Pokemon. I know they're going to be like, we have too many Pokemon reps, we didn't need one. But if we were to get one, it's obviously going to be a Gen 8 Pokemon. People plan for like earlier Gen Pokemons and stuff like that, but it's going to be something from Gen 8. And they've had a very strong trend of doing starter Pokemon for these slots, so if it's any of the starters from Gen 8, obviously it's going to be Cinderace. Yeah. Rillaboom would not be a bad option, especially since we haven't had a fully evolved grass starter as an option, and it would follow the trend if we had Greninja, and then Incineroar, and then Rillaboom. Yeah. But it would basically just be a Donkey Kong shadow, so I think it's going to be Cinderace, if anything. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say about Smash Bros. Anything can happen with that game, like you said, so we really don't know, but I don't know. You guys could probably hear my voice. I'm so passionate about talking about Smash Bros. And stuff like that. It's been a major part of my life since I was like 8 years old. So, like, this is my 10th anniversary of Crit Magmar. Tetsu's dead. This Magmar's just like, shut up about Smash Bros. Already.
Put me in the game. What are you guys talking about?
It's Magmar's turn. Flaming Bloodhead. That's all I wanted to say. Rest in peace to Tetsu. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. The second game I wanted to talk about is Splatoon 3. Are you into Splatoon, and what do you think? Are we going to get another trailer? Because I think it's.
I think that's probable. I think the games that they showed at the last like Nintendo Direct, we'll probably get some more elaboration, I guess. I don't know on them, a little more of an expanded look. But I think Splatoon 3 is probably one of them. I've been told that I asked in a stream. I was like, should I even bother playing 1 or 2? And they said, I mean, if you get your hands on it, but you may as well just wait for 3. And I was like, okay. So there's a chance we might pick it up, but I definitely think Well, I can't say 100% obviously, but I think we'll see something because it's been a minute. Been a minute since we heard anything about it. And it's a pretty big like Nintendo property now, so I would say yeah, we'll probably see something from that.
Yeah, I have Splatoon 2, but I played it like a couple times and played through like the first 15 levels, and then like I haven't touched it since. So I'm really excited for this game because I feel like it's going to bring a lot to the table. Like the first two Splatoon games are more online based, but I feel like these ones are going to be like have a great story mode. So
yeah.
I think that was their intention with it, with, you know, the whole Paris Eiffel Tower being upside down and stuff like that. I feel like there's going to be a really awesome story. So, you know, I'm just expecting like previews for, like, if it's a preview, it's not going to be like that much because, I mean, what is there to show in a Splatoon preview, you know, unless it's the story mode. So, definitely expecting something, but not something too strong. I'm just really excited for this game because I think that it's the best looking Splatoon game. Can't really say I haven't played the original Splatoon, and I barely played the second one, so I can't really say if I think this is going to be the best one, but it is the most appealing to me. Yeah. So I'm really excited for it. Yeah. So that's basically what I was thinking about E3. Do you have any other thoughts or anything like that for what we could potentially see? Because I basically named everything that people really look forward to. Zelda, oh yeah. How did I forget about Breath of the Wild sequel? I feel like I've talked about it so much recently that I'm kind of like pooped out and talking about it, but yeah, I feel like that's also inevitable. It's been 2 years since we've gotten the trailer, like the announcement. We don't even have a title yet, so it would be great if we could get something about it. Yeah, definitely. I
hated the last Direct because they freaking. I was so annoyed because they were like, you wanted us to talk about Breath of the Wild 2, but here's Twilight Princess, which I was like, I mean, that's cool and all, but like, come on, you know what we want, you jerks. I was so mad.
Skyward Sword comes out.
Oh, Skyward Sword, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it comes out next month, so watch them just troll us again and be like, here's more gameplay for the game that's already been out for 10 years. Like, we don't need to see more gameplay for a game that already existed. I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that.
I hope they just do something, even like another little trailer like the last one, because I mean that was like pretty jam packed. Like when people broke it down and stuff, it had a surprising amount of stuff. So I hope they at least do something. I mean, my expectations are incredibly low for my expectations are low for Pokemon, but my expectations are like below the ground for Zelda. Like I have no idea what they're gonna do with that, and I'm still excited for Breath of the Wild 2 because Breath of the Wild 1 was just a fantastic game, and it was I think Breath of the Wild 1 was a really good foundation for them to do more games in that style because now they know like what worked, what didn't really work, what was annoying, what's not really annoying. So now they can like really sharpen all that stuff and make it better, and so that's what's really exciting about Breath of the Wild 2 is because I'm sure, I mean, Nintendo fans, they will let the developers hear it when something is annoying in the game. So I'm sure they know what wasn't great in Breath of the Wild 1 and will really like temper it and do really, really well in Breath of the Wild 2. But I have zero expectations for E3.
Now the last thing that I can think of for right now, well, it's kind of like a two thing. So a lot of people have been sleeping on the fact that this is the 35th anniversary or some significant number anniversary for a number of franchises, and they haven't gotten anything special for this year. Two of those franchises. This year is the 35th anniversary of Zelda, which we already had talked about, so that's not what I'm referring to, but it is also, because Zelda is overshadowing it, both of them, it is also Donkey Kong and Metroid's 35th anniversary. Well, Donkey Kong's 40, Metroid is 35, is what I'm trying to say. So, I mean, at this point, if we get anything about Metroid Prime 4, it'll be a miracle. But if we could get, like, a collection of the first 3 Prime games or anything like that. Like, I'd definitely take that. Samus needs the love. It definitely would be a perfect opportunity for a Fortnite Samus skin, but Nintendo decided to be greedy and say, you can only have a Fortnite skin for Samus if PlayStation, Xbox, and PC users see it as a default and can't buy it in the store, which is absolutely crappy. Did I pick up the key? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not that stupid. But yeah, another Donkey Kong Country game would also be cool, but I'd want it to be like open world or maybe something like Super Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting, to be honest. Obviously, there's nothing Donkey Kong. I feel like nothing Donkey Kong has come out for a while.
Yeah, Tropical Freeze was the last solo Donkey Kong game that came out.
So I think it'd be really cool to see Donkey Kong. I feel like that would throw people off. I don't think anyone would see that coming if they dropped that at E3.
I mean, yeah, people have literally skipped over the fact that it is the 40th anniversary of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that, and then like you said, Metroid deserves some kind of love because I swear it's been even longer for Metroid. Since the new games come out, that wasn't like a remake or anything. Or at least like you said, at least a collection or something. Like they gotta do something for that game. Because Samus is like one of the faces of Nintendo, and has gotten no love.
Come on, one shot it. Crit and didn't one shot it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, don't kill Sue. Don't kill Sue. Don't kill.
Killed Sue?
Stupid Wobbuffet. Literally the worst Pokemon in a Nuzlocke. Literally the worst.
Sue was...
Whaleward.
Whaleward, that's right. So you win a rival battle in exchange, you lose 2 mons. The game said a soul for a soul.
Well, I have water types in the PC, so
yeah.
Kingdra's going to be coming to the team soon. Well, Horsey for now. I don't think I have a Dragon Scale, so I gotta hope for one. That's basically it. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it to Lavender Town today unless we want to like speed through it, like spacebar through it.
I don't think we will.
We'll have to do it in the next episode. But
it's just Pokemon Tower. It's not a whole lot going on there.
I mean, still, if we're only doing this, we had a really good conversation this episode.
Yeah.
It's still not over. I want to talk about more things. Specifically, along with that, a lot of people are expecting another Mario game because Odyssey came out in 2018. No, definitely earlier than that. It was like, I don't even remember what year it was. It was the year that the Switch came out because it was one of the debut titles. 2017. Yeah. And I think by the order of when solo Mario games came out, we're overdue for one. Especially since a lot of people were expecting a new one on his anniversary. So if we are getting something, I know that we're supposed to get Mario Golf.
Yeah.
But if we do get something, it's probably going to be like what they did for Breath of the Wild sequel, where they do like a little title card thing or something. I mean, obviously it wasn't a title card for Breath of the Wild, but like if we get like a title card, something like that. Maybe like Odyssey 2 and it shows Cappy's eyes on the logo.
Super Luigi Odyssey.
Super Luigi Odyssey. Anything, honestly. Like, I'm not expecting it, but it would be kind of cool if we got it, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree, but at the same time, everything we've talked about, by the way, more than likely we won't see until next year, barring games we already know are coming out this year.
Yeah.
Especially if they announce a new title, like say they randomly drop a Donkey Kong or a Mario. I don't expect it to come out this year. I would be incredibly surprised, pleasantly surprised, but also a little skeptical because that would mean they might be rushing it, which wouldn't be good. But I'd be really intrigued if they did something along those lines, like you said, like a Breath of the Wild 2 style mini trailer. Would actually be really cool. Super Luigi Odyssey DLC.
Yeah, so like basically that's E3. I mean, obviously we're gonna get like more than likely we're gonna get stuff for indie titles, stuff like that.
A lot.
There's always indie stuff. Yeah. I call that stuff, you know, stuff that not a lot of people will be super interested in, but be like, oh, that's cool, that's on the Switch now. I call that filler. Just to, you know, people are peeing their pants over the previous announcement. They need to settle down a bit or their hearts are going to explode. So
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. But I'm at Giovanni now. Are you battling him yet?
I already beat him.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can move on.
Okay.
I mean, this is sort of a race, so if you want to head over to Lavender Town,
Sort of a little bit.
Author Eliza, congratulations, Eliza. You're the evil team.
You made
leader.
it.
You have a Cleffa. Oh no, I'm doomed. This little baddie is gonna destroy me.
Randomly has like Destiny Bond or something like that.
Nah, I already had to deal with freaking Wobbuffet. Sue was the beef lord that we all needed, and she's dead. Sending out Pinsir. Oh, you know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. We're gonna have the rivalry, the real rivalry in this rival lock. Pinsir versus
Heracross.
Get blaze kicked, you loser.
That would be an interesting themed rival lock. Having all the rival Pokemon.
Yeah, that'd be like the full-on rival lock.
Yeah.
Obviously with Corsola and Marini, I'd want Marini because I love Marini. I just want to claim that. Electrode, of course you had one of the worst Pokemon.
Oh,
Yucky.
I forgot you battled Gary or Landon.
Yeah, you battled the rival.
Whatever.
Yeah. What was I gonna say about the other Pokemon that he had out before? I already forgot what his previous Pokemon was. I have a bad recent memory. I don't know why it's so bad. I was gonna make a joke about it or something. Whatever. It's lost now. It's completely lost. My brain isn't remembering it.
It's gone.
Oh yeah, it was Pinsir, and no, I'm not making a joke about it. I was gonna say something serious. I don't hate Pinsir. Obviously, if you guys came to my Ultra Moon sleep block, then you know that I had to make a Pinsir on the team for a long time, and it really made me love Pinsir a lot more. If I'm ordering my favorite bug types, like if I'm gonna name off my top 5, Beedrill would be at the top because I absolutely no Vikavolt would be at the top, and then Beedrill. Then it would be Vikavolt, Heracross, Pinsir, Beedrill, and then I don't remember what the 5th one was because I discussed this with Beetle in his stream, what my top 5 favorite bug types would be, but I can't remember who the 5th one was. But yeah. I'm done with... Excelgor's pretty cool, but that definitely wasn't it.
I'm in the middle of battling my rival.
Nice. I'm gonna get the Seadra out of the PC, so... I mean, the Horsey.
Yeah, I like how you call it everything but Horsey.
I said Kingdra first, and then I said Seadra, and finally we land on Horsey. Alright. How many Pokemon does he have left?
2.
2, okay. I was gonna see if I could get another encounter, but obviously I can in the Sylph building. I mean the Lavender Town building, but
you'd have to go through.
By the time I get there, you're probably gonna be done with him already.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Dang, I have to put 2 Pokemon in the death box. Sue, you were gonna be a good strat for Josh, but you let me down. But you were still really good in battles in the normal game. Plus, you kind of gave us leverage for the last rival match, so we'll miss you, Sue. And Tetsu. Wow, maybe this game just hates My Hero Academia because, like, jeez. Tetsu, you lasted a good 2 episodes.
You better be careful with Jiro.
Yeah, Jam, Jiro, Spyro, and Beetle, yeah. So Sulky is dead. That was an MHA.
I'm done, by the way.
Okay. Sue and Tetsu. Yeah, we gotta keep Jiro alive. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. So if you did enjoy it, we had really, really good conversations about E3.
Yeah.
So if you guys are excited for E3, If you're watching this after E3, you can let us know what we were right about. Like, give us a checklist or whatever. That would be very, very awesome. If you are watching this before, Josh, are you live reacting to E3?
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. But that's the plan.
We're both hoping to. I will be on YouTube. Josh, you'll be on Twitch, correct?
Yes, Twitch.
So, you know, if you want to keep both tabs open, see all your good friends' reactions and stuff like that, look forward to that. E3 is coming, so get hyped. Any last words, Josh?
Sup.
Make sure to subscribe to both of us, like the video,
yes.
Watch. At this point, if you haven't seen Josh's episode, like, what are you doing? But subscribe to him, yes. And no questions of the day, just talk about E3 in the comments. And yeah, this is Infernomen in Hero Scrub. I'm still so used to Hero Scrub. I keep on trying to. Anyway, Lonely Hermit, burning out, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.